Alright, let's get some motherfucking wreck, man. I want to check out some of my Madden plays, though. See if I can get them motherfuckers to work. Roll. Well, I'm in gold status. Right.
Well, not a building you're going to miss. We are at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. His first throw is an interception. And the Cowboys take over after returning it inside the red zone. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception. instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Up the middle, Blue. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well...
Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. And they get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Rise up. Stop.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
From the 22 on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 180. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. Looking to return from the 29. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Again, it's Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
26.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And will someone stepped in? It's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. Space on the right. He's got room. And this is a house call. A pick 6 for Cincinnati.
Good shit.
That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. 28 Thomas now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They'll start to drive the blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They start out 2nd and 10. A 3rd down run with blue. Juke the defender. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this will enter just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. He gets the handoff. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And the Bengals are going to have it back, and it's marked at the 38.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Burrow now on 1st down. Higgins downfield, and he has it. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
I'm fine, ready?
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. And it's the Bengals. With it, 1st and 10. the shotgun. Buys time, rolling right. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle the line.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. The throw is caught. And he's stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to give him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Here we go. Wide 80.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Brown on the inside give. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bengals get some late points and the lead.
Fucking throwing these picks like that.
They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Back in the game, boy.
Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. I take one. We're going to 54.
Shotgun snap, they give to Blue. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 29. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. He will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's good.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Dak. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Don't panic.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Don't panic.
Throwing again is Dak. And the Bengals are too much. They take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
Damn! Yet again. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And the Bengals will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating another big game-changing play.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Burrow to the air now. Chased down to his right.
Get that pick.
Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there and extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
It's 2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. On the move, hit it right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity, defense just did.
McPherson's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile till they get that W with 60 minutes over. But I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
All right.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. He's got the squiver. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Handoff running left. It's Blue. He gets forward. That's about 4 yards. Play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Dak to the air here. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And has another one. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
From the gun is Prescott.
Good D.
That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Trying to get that one is CeeDee Lamb. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Ooh, they held me up. Oh, bitches.
You know what that ride is called, right, Kate? O-T-B.
Man.
Over the ball.
Sure.
And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Aubrey puts it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Nice to pay off any drive with some points. And able to trim the lead slightly there the first time out in the second half. And even if they can't get into pole position, they just want to keep this thing close.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On one, right?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Burrow.
There you go.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Shit.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Here's Dak. He finds Pickens left side. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today. Because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion.
Damn.
He came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Dak throwing again. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. A give now to Brown. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 27. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Here we go.
Putting the tight end in motion. Burrow on first down.
Good hit. Oh.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Good hit.
But a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. So this is why in the NFL, you're throwing coverage too many times, maybe more interceptions.
It's a 21-yard gain, and it'll be first down, Bengals.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time, QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
It's now second and 6.
12. Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Completed to his running back.
Come on,
And
man.
he'll pick
Get
up
that
enough
fit.
to move the chains. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Bengals in range for a game-winning score. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Gun.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying for a touchdown here. He's got it. Oh, what body control to stay in and get the 2 feet down. They get 27 on the play. And that will set up first and goal.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
They'll try and right with Brown. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
There's another for him. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals have taken the lead late. McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Thomas on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. 26.
Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So second down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
Back to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Oh, good
And folks,
game.
it's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Bengals make the play that should win them this game.
We're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Here we go.
They send a tight end in motion. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. So the Bengals take this one on the road. This is the type of game everyone will...
One last game.
Sunshine and pleasant temps have led to a wide-open roof here this afternoon at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And a short pickup to about the 25.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Second and 7. Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Here's Jackson to throw. Forced out to his left. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. Play action. Now Jackson steps away to his left. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. They'll try and run for it with Henry. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
At the 9-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Here's Jackson. He dumps it off for Henry. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That time 12 yards on the pass play, but still shy of where they needed to go. 4th and goal.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
7, Cowboys nothing.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32.
They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
The first carry now. This is Williams.
And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
It's 4th down.
Two minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott.
On the move past the 40.
And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st.
First down.
Here's a give, left side, Blue with it. And a short gain down to about the 33. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
1-yard gain.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
At the 33-yard line.
Prescott now.
That is caught by Lamb.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
CeeDee Lamb.
33 yards. And the Cowboys are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Pushing his way through.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Jackson.
He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. Down the right sideline.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Rashad Bateman.
77 yards.
And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Luke now for the extra point.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Ravens 14, Cowboys 7.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, that's going to be incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Yards on the punt there. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. To the right side and intercepted. Loose inside the 30. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
That's into the hands of Toby. But he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Prescott to throw it. Touchdown! Jalen Toby in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before they started this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Being chased out left. There he goes again. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Prescott. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Blue. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. The Georgia man, Roquan Smith, came in and got him. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And this one's incomplete. Jalen Tolbert to target that time. And it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Off the play fake. Prescott. Here's a diving catch right side. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Now Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys! 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is now 21-14.
Ravens 14. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good 2nd half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the 2nd half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They work now on 2nd and 9. Now Jackson. Buying time to his left. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First catch of the game for Hopkins. It's a first down. Now it's Jackson. That is caught with Sean Bateman. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
A first down carry for Henry. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here comes second down. Off the option, here's Henry. And they'll get him down right around the 16.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
On third down, Henry. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down.
Harris legal foul on the tackle. A 5-yard pickup. It's now fourth down.
Well, you need your best play here, no doubt. Fourth down and 8. Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as it kicks away here. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's first and 10. To throw, Prescott. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back in Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Now Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Here's second and a yard. Jackson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Well, this crowd making it hard to hear. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing, Jackson. Oh, and that is incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Kill. Yeah, here we go. I take fine, ain't it? We're going to 53.
One last shot now for Prescott. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. What a thrilling fourth quarter this one was. Well, at least I guess if you're cheering for the winning side, an outstanding comeback, though, that saw them complete.
I ain't paying no attention to the play.